Greetings folks, Doing Proper here, bringing you yet another in my series. And as you can see here, I've got another one of those surplus style pistols right here, which I like. This is the Star Model BM pistol. This is the compact version of the Star Model B. And I am delighted, folks, right off the bat, and I took this thing apart and cleaned it already and everything. I couldn't help myself. I'm delighted that I got the blued version of the Star BM. How nice. Most of the Star BM models that you're going to get are going to be the bead blasted or the matte finished ones, based on what they were saying. And this one here is a blued version, which means it's one of the older ones. Excellent. The older the better. And as you can see, the bluing is really nice. Now let me bring it up really close to you here. Let's get it really close. Let's look at the slide. All right. I'm going to move it very slowly. A lot of Spanish there, but this is the Star Model BM. And the bluing is nice. Quite shiny. And I did have to clean this pistol when I got it in from the gun store. It was just, well, it was covered with dust. And it had a bunch of oil around in the trigger area and stuff like that. And I took a toothbrush, some bore cleaner and stuff and cleaned this thing up. And it looks pretty good. It's looking good. Barrel bushing, just like a 1911 right here. Having backed off, the pistol is about the same size as the Glock 19. I think it's right about the same size as the Glock 19. It is a compact pistol. It's 27 ounces, so it's about 7 ounces or 6 ounces more than the Glock 19. It is a relatively small compact pistol. You can see it's about as thin as a 1911. I did test this, and it does fit a couple of my 1911 holsters. That's excellent. It feels heavy, especially if you're going to compare it to a Glock 19, but it's not that heavy. This pistol has no proof marks. Now, I was looking at a publication that was basically teaching us how to read the proof marks to derive the age of the pistol. And lo and behold, this pistol has no proof marks. Let me bring it up close. None. None there. None underneath. All right. I'm not sure how focused I am here, but there's no proof marks underneath. None on this side. No proof marks. However, the only thing that's really giving away the age of this pistol, in my estimation, and I believe I'm 85% correct on this, is that they're 76. You see that? So I have no choice but to believe this pistol was made in 1976. It may have been issued in 1976, but I have no trouble believing that it was actually made in 1976. So we're going to call this a 1976 unless I find out otherwise. Okay, taking this pistol apart's easy compared to the regular 1911 because it's got a captured spring and guide rod, and the whole slide comes off and the barrel bushing comes off later, and then you pull the barrel out. This is not a 1911 design because there is no grip safety back here. And the trigger, by the way, operates, it pivots. As you can see right here, you see the trigger pivoting? The trigger pivots. It doesn't slide straight back like a 1911. It pivots like this. And the trigger is sweet, by the way. Okay, so bringing it in for the trigger pull, the trigger moves very little here, right? Pivots very little. And then the slightest bit of pressure, a brilliant, beautiful, clean little snap there. Very nice. And the reset. Let's bring it in close for the reset. Okay, here we go. There it was, not far at all. And then, bam. So it's a very close trigger pull, a very close reset. And I have a feeling that this gun is going to be a beaut to shoot. Sights, just regular old military style sights, as you can see right there. Nothing special. Exactly what you would expect in a pistol this age. And again, this is a solid steel pistol. It's heavy. It's about 27 ounces. But it is, again, compact. It's about the same size as the Glock 19. Not big at all. And it feels great in your hand. This feels really nice in your hand. So I'm excited to shoot this thing. It's going to be excellent. I'm going to take this thing to the range. I'm going to probably bring my GoPro, maybe get a couple other angles so I can see how this shoots. But I am really curious to see how this thing shoots. And if it shoots as good as it looks and as good as it feels, I'm going to be in love with this pistol just like I am my Makarov. The manual's pretty good. It's nicely illustrated, by the way. And if you've got any Spanish-speaking friends, they can definitely translate for you here. Be a good help. Although the pictures are pretty cut and dry, taking this pistol apart, especially if you've taken them apart before, should be a breeze. It was a breeze for me, so very nice. That's the manual. Nicely done manual. But the thing I'm disappointed about is that when you get a pistol like this and it comes in a box like this, you're kind of hoping that you'll have some of the graphics spared and that you'll have something to use as a decoration in your gun room, because this is an old box. Not to be the Spanish. Bam! They put a sticker right there across the front graphic. Ruined! I can't use this thing as a decoration. I was so bummed. So I was thinking, okay, so what does the back look like? Boom! Oh, the importer. They put their frickin' sticker on there. Well, this whole box is effed up now. I mean, just about. The manual is the only thing in original condition. I'm surprised they didn't put a damn sticker on this. Now, the inside of the box is, it's pretty good. This is what the pistol came in. And it came with a cleaning rod. And, of course, this pistol only comes with one magazine. Which, by the way, is not a dropping off magazine. You gotta kind of pull it out. It doesn't fall free, and it only comes with one magazine. Fine, it goes in fine, works fine, engages the slide stop. It's about all you can ask for. And I probably will be ordering another magazine for this thing, but that's the way it comes. I'm really bummed about that box. There goes my decoration idea. I was thinking about it even before the gun arrived, but whatever. So the pistol, though, feels remarkable. It operates remarkable. And let's see how it does at the range. Okay, folks, back from the range, and it was a good range visit. Overall, I'm pretty pleased with this star. I had no malfunctions. 0 malfunctions in this pistol. No gripes whatsoever. If I had to nitpick something, I would nitpick that the magazine is just a little bit sharp here. So it's kind of uncomfortable. But what makes it a little bit more uncomfortable is that it seems with this magazine that there's only just enough room for the rounds. There's no play. So it's very tight. It feels tight all the way. Every single round feels tight going into this magazine. It's not that it's hard to push down, but you can feel how tight it is. And in conjunction with the sharp edges of the magazine, I can imagine some people have probably accidentally cut their fingers on the magazine. That being said, the rounds do fit and the rounds do come out of the magazine, so everything feeds well. That would have been my only gripe with the magazine. And the pistol was very accurate. I discovered that I needed a 6 o'clock hold. And when I did a 6 o'clock hold, it was putting the rounds straight in the middle, right where I wanted them. Now, what I had to watch myself with was to not accidentally do double taps, because this is a really light trigger and it is a really close reset. So the tendency to accidentally do double taps with this gun when you don't want to do double taps, it's actually there. So this is one of those pistols that if you are in a defensive situation, you're going to want to bring your finger all the way forward because it's such a light trigger. And this was a very flat shooting pistol, and it was very easy to shoot. And recoil was very easy, attributed, of course, to the weight of this pistol. It's 27 ounces, solid steel, a very good balanced pistol. So recoil was pretty tame. Also, too, the grips on this pistol do feel very nice when you're shooting. Now, some people with chubbier hands right here, with chubbier webbing, we're getting hit by the hammer and getting a little red spot here. And if you do have chubby hands, you might not want to get your hands up too high like this on the pistol, like some people like to do. Keep them down here the way the pistol was designed. Maybe you won't get your hands all smashed up down here, but again, this just depends on whether or not you've got chubby webbing on your hands. The grips, this is very good ergonomics for a pistol of this age, so the grips feel really, really good. Defensive presses with this pistol went very well. It, of course, was point and shoot. When you're just pointing and shooting, doing defensive presses, you're not really aiming anyway. You're just doing your center mass shooting. In defensive situations, nobody's taking the time to stand there and aim. They're doing presses. They're pointing the gun at their target. They're not aiming. So defensive presses went well. Put the rounds right about where I wanted them to. That was a very good thing. So overall, this Star pistol I'm very pleased with. It was a good purchase. So when you've got this pistol here, which currently goes anywhere between $220 to $250, depending where you're getting it, it's an outstanding purchase. It's a high quality pistol in my opinion. And even though it's a surplus pistol, even though it's an old pistol, and even though it's a used pistol, this shoots like a new pistol. So I was very happy with this. So folks, this is it. This is the Pistola Star BM model pistol. And I've got to say, so far so good. My report card on this is good. This is what we've got, the Pistola Star. And folks, if you want some of that juicy 2 in proper gear, and let's face it, who doesn't? You want to go to Abaddon Apparel. Abaddon Apparel has the 2 in proper gear that you need. And it also has its own line of clothing, which is excellent. And it also features some of the other channels that you like to watch. But 2 in proper gear can be found at Abaddon Apparel. Go get you some hoodies, sweatshirts, t-shirts, mugs, iPhone cases, Android cases, etc., etc. Do not wait. Go to Abaddon Apparel and get your 2 in proper gear now. And folks, while you're at it, don't forget about www.notjustguns.com. It is in Mason, Michigan. It's one of the best little gun stores that you would ever have gone to. And the people are very nice. They're happy to help you. www.notjustguns.com. Check them out. And I am 2 in proper. My email address is scrolling across the bottom of the screen as we speak right now. That's 2improper@gmail.com. Write and I will answer you, provided you are not being an impolite troll and if I have the time. Always be mature, folks. And thanks for watching. God bless America, and keep on protecting your families and yourselves, and protecting your country and its flag. It is always the right thing to do.